bunch of droppings over here, as you see.
Ooh, look at that.
We bought this house in October. During the escrow process, we found one carcass of a rat in the attic. I hired a big rodent company to come out and give me an investigation, basically. I wanted to know if there's an active infestation or if it's just something older. They came and did their walkthrough and everything and gave me a detailed report that like there's no active infestation, basically.
They were wrong then, weren't they?
By the time we finished enough construction where I felt like, hey, I can actually move in now, the first night I can hear a pin drop when I sleep. My wife is just sound asleep. I'm just like, I heard something. I go in the bonus room where our master bedroom is, and I hear on the other side of the wall, which is right here.
Okay.
I've hired exactly 3 rodent companies, all of them doing the standard A through Z, none of them unique from the different, set some traps, exclusion work. The traps weren't catching anything for a month. I figured something's wrong, and then I watched more and more of your videos, and I'm like, oh my God, a lot of those stories sounded very similar to mine.
When was the last time you heard activity?
Oh, this morning.
This morning,
Yeah,
okay.
this morning. The pest company decided to put some traps up here, which I don't know if this is really valid or not because squirrels and other birds can get out here. There's been a bunch of droppings over here, as you see. I caught about 4 in 1 week.
On this wall right here?
Yeah, on this wall. All of them were
Okay.
little baby ones, so I think they were probably the dumber ones, you know?
They are so stupid.
But the ones in the upstairs, first they started off with like 3 traps, then they did 5 traps, then all of a sudden became like 12 traps. 1 month and a half of actively trying to trap, we caught 1 big one. And they're still scurrying around up there, so obviously there's an entry point in and out somewhere going on. This is my wife.
Hi.
Good morning.
This is David.
Good morning, David.
Good
How are
morning.
you?
Good.
She knows all your videos too.
This
So.
is, it's so nice to see you. He's been watching you every night.
Before I go to bed, how I'm gonna go to war.
Well, thank you so much for having us here.
Absolutely, I think this is his best day ever. And mine too, if we can get rid of those rats.
We're not leaving until we do.
I'm not leaving.
I hear them right around this area.
And you heard him this morning?
Not this morning because I wasn't up early enough here
Okay.
to hear them, but I've actively been hearing them in this whole vicinity area here. The next hotspot area is in the bathroom, and again we stopped construction halfway, moved in, and realized there's rats, so we haven't continued construction.
Okay.
I'm guessing we're gonna have to open walls and this and that, so I'm kind of happy I didn't do that. Okay. Right here, right above the toilet, right there. The main hotspot of the house is this area here. They're trying to like gnaw their way out or this or that. I don't know what's going on, or they're nesting here. But I don't think they're so desperate to get out because we've set traps for a month and a half, and they ain't biting and they're still alive, eating something.
It's a mystery.
So there we have it. 3 companies have attempted to try to stop this rat infestation here. So we've got a big day ahead of us. It's a 2-story house. Don't have a lot of access. Can't wait to see what's been going on here. All right, we've got our protective mats down on the flooring. Then what we're gonna do right next to the attic access is it's gonna build a protective dust barrier so we don't get dust and particulates the kids' beds. Okay, so this is that bonus room. Let's take a look and do a sniff check. Doesn't smell like anything. Nothing.
Dig deeper. Come on, get it. Get it and go. Don't give up.
Cyrus is explaining that the neighbor over here was feeding squirrels with peanuts, and he was noticing that peanuts ended up on his property, and you can see right here there's a peanut right there, and then there's more over here. Yeah, look at this. Wonder if they're safe to eat. Look at that. Should I?
Don't eat that.
All right, this is Victor, and he's ready to go up in the attic. But I want to just take a moment and offer my gratitude and appreciation for his hard work, his work ethic. He's always on time. Didn't even question. He got in a crawl suit and just gets in these crawl spaces, these tight crawl spaces with no fear, gets the job done, does it just amazingly well. In fact, he was in a tight crawl space the other day and he got the pure black foam all over his hair. He was so upset. He knew he had no other choice but to do this. Show him the new look. Poor guy had to shave his head. He had to shave his head because he had pure black all back here on his hair. But I'm telling him, dude, that looks so good. Guys, leave in your comments, what do you think? Looks amazing. But anyhow, more importantly, what an amazing, amazing team member I have. and I just want to give them a big shout out. Oh man.
Everything.
A lot of rat droppings here. Yeah, it's a lot of activity up here. Big runway right here. Heavy runway. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Jeez, look at that. Oh, 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 my back hit these nails. Oh. He said he had another pest control company saying that his duct system is fine.
That was a lie, Jim.
Can you go video and show him where the rats are chewing through? We got video on the duct system here. I want to show you. See how much infestation there is there.
Oh wow. How did they not see this?
Look at that. Look at that hole right there.
Can I snap a photo?
I'll send you the video.
I just want to show my wife when she's at work.
Oh yeah.
She won't believe it. Because we had quite a fight about not turning on the heat. She's been cold. How did they not see that? It's just unbelievable to me.
Maybe they didn't crawl into this area here.
Like they're just not willing to do the full investigation.
So we've got an attic that's just completely contaminated. A lot of areas that have massive, massive activity. Don't even know where to start. There's no key signs as to where they're coming and going. I think what we're gonna have to do is we're just gonna get into this bathroom over here, open up behind that toilet so we have access. We can pump our smoke in there because there's no clean out on the outside. But I'm hoping we can find something right there where this toilet is. Let me show you. Right here is a ton of activity. So we're gonna open up this ceiling and this wall right here, get to the plumbing, and then we'll be able to get a little better access to this area here. Get this toilet covered, but yeah, let's open up here, but I also want to open up the ceiling right here, just so we have access. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh. Right there.
Well, this is pretty much the grossest thing I've ever seen.
All right, so we're setting up the smoke machine here in the bedroom because there's no clean out outside. And then what we're gonna do is cut the pipe up in the attic here, pump our smoke up in this area right here. Ooh, it's coming out. Whoa. Coming out. So we're gonna try to access that hole over here. Hold it right there. That's way in there.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I think we found it.
All right, well, we're done for the day. We've spoken to Cyrus and just explained to him that all this insulation and even the ductwork needs to get removed. So we'll be back next week to remove all of this dirty, nasty insulation, and then we'll come back and continue detective work on how these rats are getting in.
Eventually.
All right, we're getting the attic all cleaned up. Let's take a look and see where we're at. You can hear the rat poop. Look at this. All right, you can see got all that dirty insulation out of here. We're gonna focus now on the air duct system. It's completely compromised as well. So now what we're gonna do is just micro clean, pick up all the rest of the droppings with a HEPA vacuum, and then we'll start sanitizing this entire attic area. Okay, so you can see we've done our exclusion with the stainless steel band. Go ahead and add our little signature waterproof Flex Seal so it doesn't rust out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh yeah!
Okay, so we're gonna do the enzyme treatment. One tip that I wanna offer is if you're doing your attic sanitization, make sure that the company uses a battery operated sprayer. You'll see how much coverage you're gonna get out of these versus a spray bottle. I've seen so many companies just spritz around with a spray bottle, but a battery operated sprayer does a great job, really covers all the areas really well. Starting to smell really good up here. Almost like my current wife.
Oh my God, what is that?
that? What is that?
All right, you can see all the new ductwork. Remember this one over here with all of the rodent dropping? So we replaced it all the way to here. Brand new dust-free duct system. May have to spray some of that enzyme right there. On this side of the house, Cyrus was saying that there was a lot of activity on this wall right here, and you can see that there's rat droppings here. So what I thought I would do is set up our twin tower trap on this side here to see what the activity looks like and how many rats we can catch.
Set the trap and we'll see.
So we're running an extension cord to our Wi-Fi camera right here, pointing directly to the twin tower trap. All right, I just wanted to go over a couple of features on our new twin tower trap. As you can see, it's a metallic material now. We were using the plastic one, but it was breaking and cracking and leaking, and they were just super expensive from the distributor. So we had to move to a different distributor, and this is what we're really liking right now. So come a little closer and I'll show you how it works. Right here, as you could see right off the bat, the triangle here. There has been studies that this creates a little less neophobic entry point for the rats. You'll see a lot of times round entry points. Rats do tend to stay away. So we're gonna be monitoring to see if this really makes a difference. The other thing is we added a rope inside here that allows the rat to come up into all these as another option to get inside of the trap here. We do soak that rope into lard. That way it does create an aroma out here. So as the rat comes into the feeder area right here, you can see how much food that we're putting out, again, releasing a lot of aroma. As they come here into this area right here, boom, drops right down into a humane way, which is gonna just be the bucket, or we put in our enzyme. That way you're not having to smell all the odor. So it just comes up like that. Now we are using peanuts, because remember Cyrus said that next door neighbor was feeding the squirrels with these peanuts here. So we're gonna use peanuts for right now. I did stick some Slim Jim in here to kind of create some other type of odor as well. And then it just shuts like this. Leave your comments if you think we're gonna catch nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Leave those comments.
Many months later.
It's been quiet inside the home?
It's been very quiet. We've had about 5-6 months of peace and quiet now, and it was a 100% guarantee because I know that I didn't hear anything. I became very aware of the sounds.
Oh yeah, awesome.
So I know what to hear now, and I don't hear any of that, so I'm very happy about that.
And I know we didn't catch any rats with our rat trap when we set up the camera.
That area has been A-okay.
Okay, so what's the issue now?
As far as the inside of the house, I don't hear much. Recently, I've seen them coming in and out about 5 different times, and sometimes normal daytimes, like 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh, just on this side of the house?
Yeah, on this side of the house, and they're always coming out from the same area, which is the pool equipment. So I know that there's something going on close to this area over there, because it's like I can even show you the exact pathway. I've seen them about 5 times.
Yeah, I could see some grease marks right here, up this brick area.
I see them from here too.
Yeah, right here is pretty heavy. And there's some rodent droppings right here. See a little bit of a runway here, but it's not too heavy as we get up there. So we're gonna do a couple of tests here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna set up a camera here outside, and we're gonna monitor this area right here. And we're gonna do that for about 7 to 10 days. In fact, I'm gonna put some little peanut butter right here and just kind of get an idea of how much activity, how many, and then from there, we're gonna apply our new product. It's a essential oil repellent. It's very potent. It's probably the best stuff on the market, but I haven't tested it enough to actually say and claim that it is bulletproof for your yard. So we're gonna test that. Also, depending on the activity here on the brick, we're gonna use our anti-climb solution, apply it all the way around so the rats don't climb back up towards the attic area there. So that's the plan and the strategy we're gonna put in place for this situation here. And we're gonna use Skippy peanut butter, which is loaded with a lot of flavors that rats love. All we're gonna do is take a little bit like this. We're gonna apply it on the active runway. Let's put it down here so we don't get them too off. There we go. Make it nice and smooth, just like that. That's about 18 inches or so off the ground, right in their highway there.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, that's absolutely perfect.
Yeah. Cyrus, you deserve the rat dance. Well, as you can see, Cyrus is super happy. We solved his rat problem inside the home. I'm gonna keep you updated on future videos on how our rodent dust repellent works. You've already seen in some of the videos that our anti-climb solution, especially around those brick areas or that stucco areas, rats are not climbing up anymore on those surfaces that we apply that. So I'm super impressed by that product. Anyhow, please leave your comments, hit the subscribe button, share our videos. Big help, and we'll see you on the next one.